Okay, this will be an interesting one. Hands shaking again, folks. I just did a demo that was nearly 15 minutes in duration, so it's fucking hard to keep myself steady. However much I'd like to be steady. We're not going to go negative positive as I was thinking we would. We're going to make it blurry because this is artificial flowers. We're going to try and see if the lack of sharpness makes them look more realistic. I don't know. We'll soon find out. I normally like to pump up the sharpness really sharp, but not this time. Something different, folks. Something a little bit different. Let's see. What do we have? We've mentioned flowers, and this is it. And Hawaiian lei. And this one looks nice with the pink. It doesn't look like... Oh, yeah, we've got other ones there too, I guess. So we're just going to pick our beautiful Hawaiian lei, and we're just going to put it on the glass and make it interesting. And see what we can do with it. See what we can get out of it. Folks, just seeing if it's covering up the back there. So this is our Hawaiian lei. Makes me think of something I used to say, lula, 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 lay. Lay, 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 as in toilet. The word lula was used for toilet. Anyway, we still have the fabric there. It looks a bit different in blurry, in low sharpness. It looks does look different. It looks quite interesting. Wondering where the centre of this job is going to be. We'll soon find out. We're just going to rearrange it. Don't know how we're going to make it look better. I don't know why we are doing that. We've already got something that looks good, essentially. But my intuition's telling me to go for something better. Let's see how it looks, our Hawaiian lei. Yeah, it looks interesting, I must say. It looks a lot interesting. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. We'll see what we do. We just seem to be drawn here by my intuition, folks, and I'm still going to work on this, even though I just want to fucking finish it. It's the attitude I often have. It's not a very good attitude. Let's see how we go. Oh, 200% instead of 141.4. Let's see how we go with this. If we've made it better by enlarging it. Let's see. Yeah, it looks a lot better. I can see a bit of hair in the picture though, which is really annoying. And I think the pieces are going to have to be shuffled around again. So I just don't know where that piece of fucking hair came from. I don't have long hair anymore. I used to, folks, have long hair. No longer. I no longer. It's just a pain in the ass to take care of. It's just something I just don't have time for. So it's not my hair, it's probably someone else's because I got this from a second-hand shop. So I picked this up at a second-hand shop, so it's probably someone else's hair in there, not mine. Now that looks a lot better there. That looks shit. Sorry. I don't know why I did it like that. I'm just going to move it around. I'm just going to change the position altogether to make it more, hopefully more interesting. And hopefully that piece of fucking hair won't be around. I don't know how to get rid of it. At this stage, I don't want to disturb the arrangement too much. Let's see how that turned out. Yeah, that looks a lot better, despite there being that annoying piece of someone's hair. And that's sort of upside down. Just wondering how it is, how it's like that. I think it's a difficult one. I don't know how to fix this. We're just going to run it off. We're just going to run with it. Even though it's not the greatest arrangement there is. But I'm not running with it. I've decided not to run with it. Thinking most of the good stuff is in that corner, so I'm going to enlarge even bigger. We're going to make this 300 by 300. I'll be disappointed if I don't come up with a good result anyway, so it pays to work on it, folks. Even if it seems a real pain in the ass trying to get exactly the right look and not knowing if you're going to get it and when you're going to get it. But unfortunately, that flower there is in the top corner, so it's not going to look too good. It looks shithouse, to say the least. It looks absolutely positively shithouse. I wished I didn't move it like that. So I'm going to put that piece of shit down in the bottom corner, and I'm just going to put the good stuff, hopefully the good stuff, up in the top corner. So I'm just going to try and make this look good, folks. We're going back to 200. Hopefully that piece of shitty hair. Oh, I found the hair. I think I found the hair. There it is. There's that piece of shit. Hopefully it didn't turn up on the copy. Yeah, that looks better. It looks a lot better. Still doesn't look quite what I want, but at least we got rid of that piece of annoying hair that someone had left behind. So I'm trying to see where I can cover up that area that's not got much image on it. I'm not very optimistic about this demo. It just seems to go on and on. I just can't seem to get the right look. And even when I've had what looks like the right look, I've had to change it. I'm trying to get it looking really nice, folks. But it's not as easy as it looks. Wondering, what can we do to make this look fucking good? I don't know, folks. It's not looking as good as what I want it to. We're just going to keep moving it around and moving it around and moving it around until we fucking get a good result, folks. We're just going to keep shuffling and shuffling and shuffling and being fucking perfectionists until we get a fucking good result. Yeah, that looks a lot better. We still have a void. I don't know if we're going to make this look any good. We just seem to be perfecting and perfecting and perfecting and not getting any fucking close to perfection than we would like. I'm just so annoyed with the process that it's not working. But there is one thing, folks, you're not going to see in this video. You're not going to see me wreck my photocopier. You're not going to see me bash the buttons or bash the control panel or bash the glass. Sorry, folks, I don't do that kind of shit. I still treat my equipment with fucking respect. And even though it's made by a shit company like Konica Minolta, which is this one, I still don't wreck it. It's not me, folks. I'm not a Wreck-It Ralph when it comes to equipment. I don't get so angry that I'm going to smash it. So don't be you're going to be disappointed if you're expecting a wrecking demo. You're not going to get it, folks. Folks, you're not going to get it. I might be angry, I might be pissed, I might be exasperated to the max, but you're not going to get anything like that. Just to let you folks know. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Just wondering if we're going to use this one. Wondering where the centre of the job is going to be. I don't know if it's the right look, if I have done it right, or if I have to fucking move it again. It's movement time. We've got to move it again, folks. This sucks. I just can't seem to get a look of this the way I want it to. I just can't get it to look any good, folks. I just can't get it to look any good. This piece is too fucking chaotic for my liking, folks. It's like everything I do in this demo is wrong, fucking wrong. I just can't get it fucking to look good anymore. I can't get anything to look good on this demo. This piece is shit. I don't know if finally we've made it. I don't think there is a right to this. I keep getting drawn to the glass. I keep getting drawn to it, folks. Trying to fucking make something decent out of it. But every time I do it, it fucks up. Every time I do it, I just can't do it, folks. Seems like all my demos today are just not working, folks. Even a person like me with patience and diligence can sometimes feel overwhelmed by the sheer difficulty of what I'm doing, folks. I just seem to be constantly moving it around and not getting anywhere, folks. I'm not getting anywhere with this, folks. I don't know what to do. I just keep moving and moving and moving and shuffling and getting nothing out of it. We're more than 13 minutes into the demo, folks, and counting. Or 13 and a half minutes, and we don't seem to be getting anywhere. Why is this one so fucking hard, folks? I don't get it. Why it has to be so fucking difficult to make something presentable. Alright, we're going to stick with this. We'll soon find out if we're going to go for the stop button. No, we're going for the finish. We must have made something good, in my judgment, in my difficult to console judgment. So let's see, that's going to be the centre. Okay, folks, we're finally settled on an arrangement. Sorry about the pissed off attitude, but as I said before, you're not going to see me wreck my equipment in anger. I'm not like John McEnroe of tennis fame, who routinely smashes his tennis racket into the dirt or into the court because he's pissed off. He doesn't get his own way. He smashes his racket, destroys a perfectly good tennis racket, and it costs money for the sponsors to replace it. That is a really of course, I found it funny. Of course, I do find it funny. I must confess, I do find it funny when McEnroe destroys a tennis racket, but normally I don't find that sort of behaviour terribly funny. But I'm not doing it here. It's not happening here, folks. However much you'd like to see it, it's not. It won't. It's not me. So let's see how this goes. I'm actually thinking that looks more like the centre. It's really difficult trying to work out what's the best arrangement of these pieces, but I can see a vague looking diamond shape. Let's see how this hard-won piece of creativity has worked out. Okay, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that looks all right. I think finally we can call this demo quits.